Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 247 of Fallout 4. You don't see Nick, do you? Last episode, we had some weird things happen with Nick, like, teleporting on our way to Goodneighbor. He, like, teleported up really high, then died, and then I had to revive him, but I couldn't, because it was, like, impossible to get to him in time before he, quote-unquote, left. Right now, he should still be standing out here. Yeah, he's just kind of...
Hey, come on.
Being weird.
Moving out. On me.
You see what I mean? He's a little broken. I did talk to Cleo, did talk to Daisy, made a little bit of caps there, sold some random things. I got some stuff there. They have all kinds of stuff that I want to buy, but it's super expensive, so it's going to be a while. And we made our way over to the memory den. So, let's open it. So we're just continuing the main quest to finish up some of Nick's loyalty, so I don't have to see the fucker ever again, at least until Far Harbor. See, he just said he's going to Grey Garden. You see that? Out of curiosity, if I run back, can I catch him there in time, or does he instantly teleport? I want to see if he walks. So that was the thing that we were having problems with.
Shoot the fat. Trying to stay off. Y'all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you?
I feel like we'll have to load a save here. Yeah, fuck it. I feel like there's an event or something that just got triggered. Interesting. But yeah, Nick's leaving. I'm guessing because he's related to this quest, he'll just teleport here because he said, go on without me, I'll meet you there anyway. I'm just going to make an assumption that Nick's bugged out of his fucking mind. That's a good assumption, isn't it? Yeah, right there. So he's going back. So, well, we'll see. Obviously, this is all theft. This is like a place.
Well.
A business, maybe?
Valentine.
Yeah, there he is.
I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Damn. What do we got here? Is that the dude that was outside that was talking to us? I think it might be. Ooh, I can open this. It's not gonna get me in trouble, is it? Ooh, a bunch of money. So everything in here is obviously theft, so we're not gonna steal shit. Can't just jump on in there. Nah, there's all these makeshift batteries, though, man. I want to loot.
The memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Oh, okay. So I'm just barging on some dude who's trying to go down memory lane. Sorry, buddy. Are you who I'm supposed to talk to? Wants to tell me to go here. Oh, it wants me to leave. Alright, so I'm just opening the doors to see what's what in here. What I can get myself into. Alright, we are under a flight of stairs. Don't take me out to any instance areas. Okay. Some kind of little tool closet here, I guess. Some potties that don't exactly look functional. I would like to steal that, but I'm not going to steal anything right now. I'll talk to this lady, though, if it lets me. And I'll talk to Nick.
Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Hey, Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right?
She's got a thing for synths.
Don't let Nick spend too much time with Amari down in that lab of hers. I'll start to get jealous.
Ooh.
Irma.
Here for Amari.
All right, I guess that's all of her dialogue. Nick's just kind of standing there. I just kind of want to look around before. I don't know if that's going to loop around. We'll see. Looks like it does. All right, well, Nick, before we go there, I'm exploring. What do we got? Ooh, a terminal and bullets. So I will likely just hack that terminal. And I want to talk to Nick to see if I can tell him to follow me now, to see if he's like, I don't want his follower status to bug the fuck out. All right, well, we're going to save and be bad. So we're hidden. Okay, everything should be okay for now. No glass. Shouldn't be the S there. Could be erupt. No. No, the A. Freed, maybe. Interesting. Through? No? Alright, well, we'll just leave and go back in on the terminal. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, there we go, like he just said. Here's to good times and good memories. Client Kent Connolly. That's the guy that was downstairs. All of his memories are about that Silver Shroud radio show he's always going on about. That reminds me, I keep telling him to keep all of his posters and toys inside his room. They always seem to spill out into the main floor. Poor Kent, people may gossip about the den taking advantage of him, but the truth is, he's our biggest charity case. If I lived to be over 200, I know I'd be tired of the real world too. What's the harm in letting him dream a little longer than the next fella? Amari put in some safety settings into his memory lounger so he doesn't starve himself to death. Far as I'm concerned, if he wants to live out the rest of his days plugged in and occasionally waking up to eat and stare at his poster collection, that's his choice. Alright, we got one for Hancock. Mayor Hancock's memories are, well, let's just say if you thought he was handsome and dangerous, you should have seen him before he turned cool. And I thought I knew how to have a good time. Oh my. Fred Allen. Fred Allen at the Hotel Rexford keeps coming in high as the day is long. One day he comes in on Jet and asks for a memory of him being on Buff Out. He says it's for an experiment. Getting stoned on Jet and then playing a memory of yourself being stoned on Buff Out while you're still stoned on Jet. Well, you have to admire his commitment. Interesting. Claire Hutchins. Claire's memories are quite vivid. Amari says she must have one of those brains with great attention to detail. Maybe that's why she's so meticulous. Oh, and she sure had a cute husband back when she was younger. I can see why she misses him. And there's Daisy. I love the irony of a staunch opponent of the den coming in to sample the goods. Temptation, it gets us all in the end. Reminder to myself, Daisy may not look it now, but there's a reason she's lived to be such a ripe old age. Best that no one knows she ever came here. I don't need a reason for the hellion side of her coming out looking for payback. Oh boy.
I sure sleuthed that one out quick.
Yeah, Nick apparently liked that one even though he didn't see it. Now let me talk to him real quick. And also, no, don't run away. No, don't pickpocket him. His inventory's mine anyway. It's not stealing. It's my inventory.
Hey, Valentine.
Let's go talk to
No!
Amari.
No, you bastard. Listen to me, you stupid robot. You're not mad at
Whatever
me?
you and Nick are up
Okay.
to, I don't need to know.
Just making sure.
Just
Making
don't
sure.
let the big metal softy hurt himself.
You just steal all my items back that you stole from me in the first place? It's not theft at that point, is it?
Dr. Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Isn't there some way to make this work?
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
How much of the brain do you need exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Shut up, Nick. Oh, I get this. What? He's next to this one, but it makes him go there and makes me go here. Alright. Hello. Am I playing a video game in a video game? I'm standing by.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
This is interesting.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Huh.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Them comics.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. You focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. Gonna be fine. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while. You'll see. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Okay then. Bad firearm discipline though. Pointed the gun at his fucking wife when he pulled it out. Oh my. On to the next one then. This is interesting to say the least.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Alright then. On to the next one. Wonder what that was about.
Mind if...
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. A little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
Sit down.
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
Yourself.
I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
This is getting interesting, to say the least. Wonder how many more they have of these.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. The first synths weren't all that impressive.
We do.
The first synths weren't
Same
all
message.
that impressive. I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
As you can...
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine.
Let's see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Running out of brain here.
Manual override
Hello.
initiated.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Their eyes, though.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated...
Hey, buddy.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Vault computers.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of her.
I found
Yeah,
another
I'm a
intact
cold-hearted
memory.
bastard for sure, but
Whenever you're ready.
I'm still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
I guess that's it. The subtitles were stuck too. She said she found another memory. Nothing was moving there. This is this place.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Anyway, guys, gonna have to end it there. Episode's getting a bit long. We will finish this one. We'll finish this mission, quest, whatever, in the next one. Hope you had fun. It's a lot of story time, but things are getting interesting. I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are too. But wrap it up here, guys. Episode 247. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.